back to Free Play. We should make a theme song now. It's just us doing that.
It's Free Play. Ah.
Oh, nice. Please, someone rip that audio and use it for this episode. I'm Meg Turney. Joining me as always is the magnificent, the masculine, Mr. Ryan Haywood.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you. Someday you're going to run out of adjectives and that'll be really sad, but for now I'm really kind of basking in it.
I dropped it for the pilot episode, but I now got to bring it back, because in all the practices I was giving you so many adjectives.
You were. I was feeling really up at the beginning of every episode, and then it went, eh.
Yeah, and then the pilot was like, oh, we're doing it for real? Screw you.
Screw you. All right.
You're not magnificent or masculine. All right, guys, we've been greenlit for the week to give you a taste of what the show would actually be like. We'll be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, keeping you up to date on what's happening in the world of video games, entertainment, of course, everything we're doing here at Rooster Teeth. There will be debates. There will be news. Today, there will be blindfolds.
Blindfolds?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, before we get to the kinky sex dungeon stuff, let's start the show, as always, with a little segment we like to call Internet Show and Tell.
Can we just get to the sex dungeon stuff? Let's get to that.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, but my video may involve... No, it doesn't. The way Internet Show and Tell works is that Meg and I have scoured the internet looking for a funny video that we can compete against each other with.
Right, because there's no friendship without competition.
It's true. And there's no, recriminations. At the end of the day, we're all still friends.
Right.
It's just that I'm better at picking videos than Meg.
Almost
and then we
always.
can all celebrate that on this show.
Yes, but for the sake of argument, you suck and I hate you.
Well, after that inspiring message, ladies first.
Oh, well, thank you so much. My video was originally chosen from Reddit, and it was two parents making out awkwardly, but then it got pulled, so I had to go to a backup video. Nobody wants to see it, Ryan.
I'm recreating it for you. Is that, I didn't see it. I'm just guessing.
Is that how you and your wife make out?
Oh,
It's
yeah, all the
time.
This is why I only have 2 kids. I mean, if I was better at it, I'd probably have more.
My video is 3 idiots in a boat, and I have not 1 close call, not 2 close calls, but 3. This is the best of the 3. Here we go.
You mean there were 2 before that?
Yes, I was showing Patrick. He's like, which one? The one where they tip over? I'm like, no, not that one. He's like, the one where they almost get hit by another boat? I'm like, no, not that one.
What is happening on that lake?
I have no idea.
What's that movie where everything in the world's trying to kill them? Final Destination.
Yes.
It's like they were living that out.
They got off the plane when they shouldn't have.
Well,
The plane's
they
coming back
they
together.
didn't drown, they didn't get hit by the boat, and they didn't get hit by the plane.
Now, what happens next?
So-
I want to know.
They're gonna die of a stub toe.
Just something really dumb.
Well, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Mine's a similar vein, I guess.
Oh.
It's yeah. Well, let's just take a look. The best part of this for me is I cannot actually conceive of a situation where that works out in a positive way for him. Like, what could he possibly have been trying to do?
Do you think that, like, it wouldn't go through his clothes? Like, he'd just have it back and he'd be like, what up, ladies?
It's soaked with, like, some kind of
Laid back.
accelerant. I mean, he did something back there.
Right. Yeah, you know what? I didn't know that when you take off one piece of clothing that's on fire, the fire doesn't move. The fire is not, oh, fuck you and your clothes. I am still here. That was incredible. What an idiot.
Seriously, someone needs to introduce this kid to the joys of masturbation immediately.
Immediately. He didn't even fart. Like, we gotta get something to go
Oh,
with
God,
it,
maybe
right?
he did when he out the room. That may have just blown him right out the house.
We're gonna let the people standing behind the camera decide whose video is better. Ryan? Woo! I think yours is better.
Meg? Oh, wow.
One
Wow.
person is very passionate about my video.
Meg, I thought your video was great.
Thanks, but I think you win. Good job,
Oh,
Ryan.
thank you.
All right, well, awkward makeouts, which you've got covered, I think.
Oh,
Thank you. Yes. Near misses in airplanes, and of course, flaming backs aren't the only things going on in our world. Our resident news guru, Miss Ashley Jenkins, is here to fill us in on what else is happening. Ashley, hello.
Thanks, guys. There are actually 2 big stories I'd like you to weigh in on. The first is Nintendo announced last week that they're getting into the theme park business. They'll be working in conjunction with Universal Studios to build a mini park featuring all your favorite Nintendo characters. Think something kind of along the lines of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Not its own park, but still kind of its own park in another park. It's Parkception. We don't have a date for the attraction just yet. It's still really early in the concepting phase, but personally, I'm gonna wait for a Mario Golf putt-putt course. It's perfect. What would you guys want to see in a Mario, Mario, it's a Nintendo theme park, all of the Nintendo.
I want a safari ride, like a fixed safari ride that's Pokemon Snap.
I'm gonna hold out for the HD remake.
Ryan!
Oh, also be careful if you take any videos there, because they will license them.
Snark.
Rude. Not all the news was quite so jolly, though. CD Projekt Red and Green Man Gaming got into a really strange passive-aggressive fight late last week after Green Man Gaming offered gamers keys for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for nearly 50% off the standard $60 price tag. CD Projekt Red asked fans not to purchase their keys from Green Man Gaming because they hadn't provided the retailer with any keys to sell, and therefore they weren't clear on where those keys even came from. Green Man Gaming fired back saying the keys were legit and, quote, acquired indirectly, only because CD Projekt Red had refused to sell them keys. They even went so far as to accuse CD Projekt Red of placing GOG, which is their service, above the desires of their customers. Do you guys think the Green Man Gaming should be allowed to go around CD Projekt Red like that? Or is that just theft?
So weird. It was the weirdest,
I'm pretty sure you just uncovered the plot of Mission Impossible 6.
Look, it's a really convoluted situation. There was a lot of back and forth, and he said, she said, but Green Man Gaming never did say where their keys came from.
Right, and it was really weird that they were like, we want to work with you so bad, but you don't love us, so we're not helping you.
Yeah, there have been a couple of recent issues with gray market stuff. It happened with a bunch of Ubisoft games a few months ago. Increasingly become an issue, apparently, which is also why Steam has region-locked stuff, so you can't sell from Russia to another region and so on and so forth. Anyway, that's the news for now, but for all of the news as it happens, make sure you visit our YouTube channel, and we'll keep you in the know.
All right, thanks, Ashley. Last week, we got a healthy helping of Star Wars news, thanks to Vanity Fair and their special Star Wars issue. We got a chance to see Kylo Ren sans mask, we got confirmation on Gwendolyn Christie's character, and more information about Lupita Nyong'o's space pirate, Maz Kanata. It was a flurry of news, but is it too much? Here to debate on whether or not you should actively avoid information about a movie you're excited to see are Mr. Blaine Gibson and Mr. Brandon Farmahini.
Hello.
Oh, you didn't even get any applause this time. You got nothing.
Fuck y'all.
They got nothing for you guys. All right, so here's how it's gonna work. You're gonna get 60 seconds on the clock behind me. You'll have the first 30, you'll have the second 30 to make your case. Then I'll come back, we'll make final remarks, and then you could probably fist fight afterwards.
Okay.
We'll get applause then.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, great.
If you win,
One day.
applause. All right. Blaine, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
You get the first 30 seconds. There will be a bell. When you hear the bell stop, there's a buzzer to start your time. When the bell happens, the little tingy bell, your turn.
Okay.
Don't let him bully you.
I won't.
All right, here we go.
All right, so it is important to avoid spoilers. You don't want to ruin like a big plot detail like Darth Vader being Luke's father, but it is important to keep updated. So it's nice going to the movie theater. You know, they've been talking about this desert planet. A lot of people thought it was Tatooine, but it's Jakku. So it's nice going to the movie, being informed on things like that. So I like to look at, you know, the material that they release, the trailers, and kind of keep updated so I know what's going on in the universe, because you don't want to go in completely, you know, just not knowing what's happening in the Star Wars universe. You'd like to know what characters are returning, and just so that you can also be the biggest Star Wars fan in the room.
That's the whole point of going to the movie. They tell you what you want to know, they tell you what's going on, and you go in it fresh eyes and not thinking about what some random guy said on the internet. And whenever we have this discussion, I always bring up the whole Luke Skywalker thing. And you wanted to bring it up to undercut it, but it's true. If it's an issue where people are talking about how Vader might have been Luke's dad before you went to watch Empire Strikes Back, and it turned out that was the case, does that make the movie better? Or is it better to watch it and then hear, no, I am your father, and be like, holy shit, that's awesome?
All right, guys. Amazing. 60 seconds of debate. How are you? I'm going to give you final thoughts. Blaine, I'll let you go first.
I think it's important to be, if you want to be the biggest Star Wars fan in the room, to go into it knowing what's what, so you can say like, oh yeah, that's Kylo Ren, and you can identify the characters and you can identify plot details that someone else might not know about.
Blaine cares about whether or not people think he's the biggest Star Wars nerd.
I do.
Brandon?
I think a lot of people just care about looking at everybody else like they're the biggest Star Wars fans, and then they put their own movie experience and their own enjoyment that they could have in the theater behind that, because they want to know. and they want to know more than you. That's what it
Sassy.
comes down
So,
to.
If it's for a
basically,
sass-off, Brandon would for sure be winning right
I'm
now.
I think he's just admitting defeat.
Sassy.
He knows that I know more about Star Wars than he does, and it's it's all right.
You read more about it on the internet.
Fellas,
Yeah.
books, and I read
fellas,
the.
we are
I'm
gonna
gonna have a
argue about
feeling
this
here
more.
when I watch the movie, and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, no, it's true. I heard Murder Dude Jedi 4
right,
Wookiee
all
guy
right.
I
say
walk
that.
out and I'm like, I
this
told
is
you that was
bored."
gonna happen.
And I was like, "Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
know,
look great.
yeah, it
I'm gonna
was
look
so
like the biggest Star Wars
fun.
fan.
All right,
You're like,
we're
I'm gonna
just
go online and say,
move
"That
on.
guys, I was totally right."
Nobody gets the crown. We're moving on.
There's a
Both
crown?
Yes, there was a crown.
I see it over there. There was a crown.
Neither of you get the crown.
Why don't we get the?
Brandon Farmahini gets the crown.
Yeah!
Bullshit!
Yeah! Okay, mostly because I fear you a little bit. All right. That was it for the debate. Thank you both. We're going to move on to a crazy, ridiculous, blindfolded section of our show.
All right, for those of you who enjoy watching people beat video games really, really quickly, you may already be aware that Summer Games Done Quick is starting to take shape. This year's marathon will start on July 26th and run through August 1st. It all benefits charity, and recently, the first round of scheduling submissions, basically those games they're considering for the stream and games that definitely won't appear, were posted, and we've got some bad news.
It's true. There were 11 different submissions for Super Mario World speedruns, and none of them were accepted. I know, it's sad, but it does make sense. I mean, you want to keep the game selection fresh, and Super Mario World did appear in the last marathon, so we do understand it all, but hey, Ryan and I are here to fill that void. So to cheer a friend of mine up who's actually a Super Mario World speedrunner, and to really drive home how ridiculously hard the things that speedrunners do are, Ryan and I are going to play one of the first levels of Super Mario World blindfolded.
That's where the kinky sex dungeon stuff comes in. Yeah. I don't know who used this before. It has kind of a smell.
Oh, it was you.
But anyway, there are actually speedrunners who... Speedrunners?
Speedrunners?
They drink really
I
fast.
want to be a speedrunner.
It's a position that's really hiring right now. There are speedrunners who not only play the games and beat them very fast, they do it while they can't even see. So they make that look really easy. By contrast, I think we're just going to make it look really hard.
It's so true. It's painfully true. Now, before we strap these blindfolds to our faces, my friend Aaron, who's better known as XSV Area 51 on Twitch, sent us his attempt at this amazing feat. Literally, I just asked him yesterday, so he didn't have time to practice it. I haven't seen his video yet, so here we go.
All right, this is a pretty interesting challenge. I can't believe you guys are going to try to do this. I've been speedrunning this game for over a year now, so I've played Yoshi's Island 2 thousands of times. So I believe I have it memorized. I'm going to try to get a couple extra lives in the beginning, though, just in case I die. Alright, sounds like I got 2 there. I need to listen for the 2 shells. 1, okay, and then 2, then over the chuck, over the midway point. I'm not going to get that, that's cheating. I think I'm still going if I made it over those yellow pipes. Blue pipe, and there's 2 more. Then over the chuck, and then I did it. Alright. Oh, and I got a 360, so that means I did it perfectly. Good luck, guys.
I love that. Oh, I got a 360. Guess that means I did it perfectly.
Ladies first.
Well, hold it while I put my blindfold on. God, I knew I shouldn't have asked Aaron. He was going to make us look like jerks.
Well, we went into this knowing we were going to look like jerks. Let's be honest.
That's
I mean,
very true.
we
It
could
would
probably
be
barely
fun if
beat
we
this
didn't look
level.
like jerks.
Though I don't want to, intimidate you, but I did at one point have a 99 in. All right, here we go. Hang on, relax.
Okay,
There
here
we go.
Relax.
All right,
Am I on the level?
you are on the level. All you have to do is
Okay.
hit. There you go. Okay,
It's a-
you started it. All right, Mario, start. There we go. You're strolling. All right, got the first shell. Oh, you're throwing in some jumps to keep it fresh. I like it. That's a good strategy. Well, you got the info block.
Can I run away from it?
Well, not until you hit a button.
Oh.
There you go. Oh! The first shell on the turtle on the ground got you. It was a good try. It was a solid effort. Hold
Alright,
that for a
yeah,
second.
I'll hold
I'll
it for
mask
you.
up.
Probably mascara on my face now.
Okay, here we go.
Damn it.
Boy,
Really
that
thought
is
I could do it.
dark.
It's effective.
Am I on the map?
Yes, you
Okay.
are on the map.
Mario, start.
Yes, Mario has started. Oh, you've got a shell.
Okay.
Oh, you kicked it.
You know,
That's
why
smart.
not? I like to.
You got Yoshi.
Am I still alive?
You are still alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I? I like to go left a little bit, kind of change up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just jumping around.
You know, because the
Oh,
timing.
you're so fucked.
Am I? I died. What happened?
That you like jumped around too much, and the Koopa got into a shell, and he killed
Oh,
you.
that motherfucker. All right. Well.
We tried.
Let's be honest. Everyone knew it was going to end that way. Okay.
Yeah. Well, hey, it could have been a miracle for one of us. It's very sad, guys. Don't forget to check out Aaron's Twitch stream. We'll link it in the description. He's a lot better than us at a lot of things, apparently. And thank you so much, again, for another amazing episode of Free Play. We'll be back later on Wednesday to give you more awesome stuff. I have no idea what we're doing, so I can't even tease it. If you love it, tell your friends.
It surprised us, too.
Yes. If you love it, tell your friends, and we'll be back on Wednesday.